We have received good news, and we have also received bad, terrifying news. Alongside that, there is news of massive cash burn, a significant amount of cash burn, and we will start, of course, with deliveries, which are on everyone's mind. In the past week, they have received 2,900 weekly insurance registrations. This is not at all good. It has dropped from 4,000 a few months ago to around 2,000 now. It doesn't feel good at all. 2,900 is until the 10th of this month, from December 1st to the 10th. NIO has delivered 4,400 vehicles. So if you triple that for the month, you're looking at around 12,000 or a bit more, perhaps 20,000, 13,000, or maybe even 14,000. But these are not good numbers at all. But what is happening with deliveries? You go to the stores. There is no one there. You can blame it on the winter weather. You can blame it on whatever you want. But the main reason is the lack of incentives. And now there is not much hype. It has diminished quite a bit. Talking to some sellers, they said they are waiting for spring when heavy promotions will happen. The current general push is to inform people that starting next year, there will be taxes and purchase taxes for all new energy vehicles, including EV. So, buy your car now or you'll have to pay more in 2024. But it seems that people are not paying much attention to this, and it doesn't make much of a difference to them even if they have to pay the tax. Therefore, people are waiting for better promotions, and it seems that NIO has not put much effort into the promotion front at the moment. Sales reps are well aware of this. That's why everyone is eagerly anticipating good promotions, and that might happen when you see an increase in deliveries. But for now, there are absolutely no deliveries. There are very few people in the stores. Quite a few. I think, looking ahead, nothing big is going to happen. Next year, there won't be anything launching that will actually help in selling. So considering all the promotions, boosting morale, and according to my personality, next year, there might be a tax on purchases, making it possibly more challenging to sell. This is just my personal opinion, and you should consider that Q4 is usually the month where you get a lot of sales. December. Typically, you get a lot of sales. What was happening last year? Everyone was rushing to get NIO deliveries because they needed the EV purchase subsidy. If you took delivery after the end of 2022, you would be deprived of the subsidy in 2023. That's why people were rushing to get deliveries. We saw a significant increase, but now there's no subsidy. And now it's just tax exemption. But next year, there won't be tax exemption. Only some part will be exempt. And if the car's price is more than 240k RMB, then you still have to pay tax. You have to pay purchase tax. I think this is a big blow. But indeed, if you go with the basic model, you can get that price. This is the receipt price. So if your car's price is 400k and you rent the battery instead of buying it. Sure, renting reduces it by 70k, bringing the cost to 330k, and you are still tax exempt. I think this is something good for the basic model. And then there's a rumor that they can reduce battery prices. They can reduce battery prices. And for pricing, specifically monthly pricing, it could be reduced because lithium prices are currently falling significantly. This results in cheaper batteries, making sense to make battery rentals more affordable. It also makes sense to lower the cost of battery purchases because NIO still wants to sell more vehicles. So yes, there is hope that these things can happen. Indeed, NIO has many positive aspects. For example, they have received 3 awards. Firstly, all 3 of their cars have secured the #1 spot for Euro NCAP, indicating their excellence in safety. They have also received the Green Innovation Award for their battery swap technology. This demonstrates that battery swapping is a sustainable method for recharging energy in the future. There are many good things, numerous awards. Recently, D-Car has also said some positive things about NIO. The cars are excellent. They are just selling a bit less right now. Another aspect is the massive cash burn, which I have recently realized. And then, of course, there is the fantastic NIO House at Shanghai Hong Chao T2. I am very pleased. Regarding this NIO House, everything is free, right? Coffee is free. Snacks are free. When you go there, you get free coffee, a platter of free snacks, waffles, biscuits, everything is free. You also get a free takeaway for snacks. Everything is free. You just need to pre-register, and you don't have to spend any NIO points or dollars. It's basically like an airport VIP lounge, and that's how it should be. But you can imagine that the cost will be quite high, right? You have to pay rent for that place, and in addition to that, you have to pay the salary for sales reps, and for all the free coffee, free snacks, everything, you also have to spend money, which can be quite substantial. Leakin, NIO is promoting it. According to my perspective, it's an excellent advertisement because anyone passing by that place will see the NIO car and know what NIO is offering. It's generally another significant reason to consider buying a car. If you travel a lot from Shanghai Airport to different cities, it makes perfect sense. Now, you have to buy NIO. I mean, there's no excuse now. You have to buy NIO. And that's the point. News has all these privileges, these freebies to force people to buy a car. It may be costly for shareholders, but it helps in sales. So how do you get attention in this matter? Because from the outside, and I also feel a bit, this might be a terrible idea. Offering free drinks and a free lounge, and you don't have to pay anything. Not a single NIO point or a single dollar. Absolutely free. I mean, from a business perspective, this might seem like a bad idea, but for marketing, it's a good idea. Make everyone jealous. Isn't it right? And if you travel a lot, you basically have to buy NIO. There's no excuse left. But well, as a NIO owner, I am very happy about this. And you can trust that if I have to travel to Shanghai, I will definitely spend time at the NIO House. And if you're thinking, every NIO owner gets a free coffee, a plate of those free snacks, and if you need more, you can take more. And the only thing is, you can pay this money only when you bring more than 2 people. So you are an NIO owner yourself, and you can bring an extra person. And if your third person comes, you actually have to pay, which is called 1,000 NIO points, equivalent to 100 RMB, which is basically nothing, to bring another person along. So NIO is not really taking any money from this. And there's another way, absolutely. If you want to purchase NIO merchandise, you can do so using NIO points to buy NIO items and products from the NIO Life Store. You can also take a look at the car, which I understand is the main purpose of that place. You know, the lounge, yes, but it's crucial to sell the car, to try to showcase it to people. And among NIO owners, there is generally an atmosphere of satisfaction. I mean, there's something special about it. Someone asked NIO GM when it would be available in Beijing, and their response was, it will be coming soon. So perhaps very soon, we'll see something like that in every major city, at NIO House at the airport. Because if you can take a plane and if you can afford a plane, you might be the people who can afford to buy a car. Perhaps. So I understand they are keeping an eye on those people. It makes sense. This means something. It all makes sense. And I know you might be angry, but I think it's all for the better. It's all for marketing. Think of it as advertising. This is what NIO is doing. NIO houses are just advertising. They are just signs of advertising, bringing the brand out, telling people about the brand. The biggest issue is that people don't know the brand. They don't know about the Better Swap. So the hope is that more people will know about NIO, and more people will know about battery swap. And that also makes sense.